Hello and welcome to date and time related DAX functions video. Most of the functions in this category can be further classified according to the final result this DAX function will give us. Note that this classification is not officially done by Microsoft, but I have done it for easy reference purpose. Also, most of the DAX functions in this category have equivalents or many more features in Query Editor. So I would suggest you to use Query Editor itself while importing the data to get the desired results. Nonetheless, let us quickly have a look at few of these DAX functions in this video. You can refer to the DAX function file provided by me for syntax and links to many more help material at online portal. These functions are pretty straightforward and have the similar syntax. Hence, we will not look at all of them one by one. You can try some of this at your end as well. So let us get started. Imagine you wanted to extract a specific value from a field containing date or time. Then you can use the functions listed under value category. So for an example, the first function listed here is day. It will provide you the day related information. Similarly, month will provide you month related information, and so on for other DAX functions. Now, if you wish to get a date which is few days, months or years in the past or will be in the future, then you can use eDate or eOMonth functions. Further, there might be a situation where you simply want to identify the difference between two fields containing dates. Then you can simply subtract the dates columns or use functions listed under this third box called as differences. And finally, if you wish to convert any text into date or time, you can use the functions listed under this last category, conversions. So with that, let us quickly have a look at all of these functions inside Power BI. So we will be using calendar functions which is being displayed here. Now under this calendar functions, you can see that this second column, full date alternate key, contains our date. So rest of the columns are being already populated using Query Editor itself. So some of this information is already there, which we are going to see using DAX functions. Nonetheless, let us get started and have a look at by inserting a new column. We will start up with our first function, which is called as day. So let us start entering day function. We'll select full date alternate key, bracket closed. And let us press enter. Now here you can see the day is first. Information which we should be getting in this new column is 1 only. Similarly, let us say if you want to change this to a month, you can select this, go back to this function name or a column name, and you can change this day to a month. That's it. So now the month related information will be extracted from that particular date. Similarly, you can do it for year, hour, minute and second as well. So you can try that on your own. The other function is weekday. So let us say I want to extract a weekday. So I can type weekday and let us delete this entire thing. We will start from entire thing from the scratch itself. Weekday, full date, alternate key, comma. And now here you can see we have a second parameter which counts the number starting from Sunday as 1 and Saturday as 7. Second option is Monday as 1 and Sunday as 7. And similarly other one as well. So you can select the which one you want. So let us press 1 and press enter. So it will identify weekday is already there. So let us give this column a different name. It will be a weekday 2. And now here you can see that it has extracted the weekday for given date. So this is the third. So it should be starting from Sunday as 1, Monday as 2 and Tuesday as 3. So this way you can use weekday functions and week number functions as well. So we have seen all the functions from value category. Now let us move on to the second category of finding the date calculated from a given date in the past or future. So let us say we want to extract a date which is 6 months from a given date. 6 months after. Now we have two functions, eDate and eOMonth. The difference between this is that eDate will calculate the exact date from a given date. So let us select this full date, alternate key, and we want 6 months from a given date. So it will calculate exactly a 6 months from this date. So let us press enter and let us see at the end what date we are getting. We can convert this into a date format. So now it should be visible properly. So this is the 6 months date exactly from our given date. Now instead of that, let us say we wanted to calculate 6 months from the end of the month. Let us say if this date is starting on 15th of July. So it will be calculating exact 6 months date using eDate function. But instead of that, we want to calculate from the end of the month, which is July. So from 30th of July, 6 months we want to calculate. So we can use EOMonth function. So now rest of the things will remain common. And now here you can see that the dates will be changed. So everything will be end of the month. So here you can see everything is end of the month from a given month date column. So this way you can calculate the future date by giving a positive number in second parameter and by giving a negative number in the second parameter. So let us select this column, and here if I give -6, it will calculate the past date. So let us press enter, and here you can see that it has gone into the past and calculating that particular date 6 months in the past. So with positive numbers, it will be a future date. With negative numbers, it will be a past date. So we will move on to the next category, which is finding the differences. So let us say we want to find the difference between these two dates. So we will be using the dated if function. So let us insert a new column, which will be a difference in days. So this will be dated if. So we will have to start up with the start date, which will be a full date alternate key. Then second will be a 6 months. This is the second date, ending date. And how do you want to calculate the differences? Whether you want in day, hour, minute, you can select that. So currently we want to have in day. So let us select that and press enter. So immediately you can see the calculation will be done between these two dates, and this differences has been identified. Since our start date was in this 6 months in the past, it has calculated negative days. So instead of that, if I go back to this and I change this negative into positive, let us press enter and let us see what information we are getting. So it is in positive numbers now. So you can try the other functions of date and time on your own, guys. So that's it, like from my side, guys. See you guys in next video.